they are in the procurement plan. It was there. And number 4, Director, is to ascertain whether the amount paid to the said companies, whether it was budgeted for, and the approving officers involved. The next one is to evaluate any breaches of law, policy, or procedure in the said transactions. Another terms of reference, Director, is that the total amount paid to the said companies for any works done or services provided to the county since 2022 to date. And the last one is to recommend appropriate administrative, legal, and policy actions, including potential recoveries. We are here, Director, because of a letter that was sent to this Assembly by His Excellency, Deputy Governor. And there are some of the issues that he said that we do. One of them is that we move a motion to compel the county executive to submit relevant procurement records for review. So we moved a motion which established Ad-hoc Committee, and now we are in the process of now requesting you as the Director to give us procurement documents. Another thing that Governor requested, Deputy Governor requested, is that we initiate full inquiry into the matter. So those and others are issues that we are going to deliberate on. So allow me, we introduce ourselves. We'll start with myself. I'm Kipkoya Chalbat, chairman of this committee, and a member representing Soliat Ward. So I'm going to do from my right.
I'm Richard Langat, representing Ad-hoc Committee Ward, member to this committee.
Thank you so much, Chairman. My name is Francis Terer, member of this committee.
Thank you, thank you. On my left.
Chair, Ibrikorit Matthew is my name. I represent the great people of Chaik. In this case, I'm the member of the committee.
Thank you. Next, Mheshimiwa.
Thank you, Chair. I'm Anita Biegon, representing the people of Chemosot and a member of this committee.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chair. I'm Monica Chelangat, nominated member of County Assembly, also Vice Chair of the committee.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa. On my right, our Secretariat, I want to believe that you know them, or they can introduce themselves, starting with the Deputy Clerk.
Good afternoon, I'm Sharon Mibe, Deputy Clerk in charge of Legislative, Legal and Procedural Services.
My name is Billy Churiot, Clerk for this group.
I'm Alfred Korir, ICT.
Sharon Owini, Legal Officer.
David Diongo, Editor of the Hansard.
Sergeant at Arms. Thank you. Can pass the mic to Mheshimiwa to introduce himself.
I'm a friend to the committee. My name is Dominic Mutai.
Okay, thank you. So I'll request, Director, that you just stand, you take an oath. You take an oath so that we proceed.
I, Soy Gillian Chepkemoi, do swear that the evidence I shall give before this committee is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you. So, Director, maybe you can introduce yourself, then you can confirm if you received our invitation.
Thank you, Chair. I'm Soy Chepkemoi Gillian, and I work for Kericho County Executive as the Director of Supply Chain Management. Thank you.
Did you receive our invitation letter and the details therein?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Through the Office of the Chief Officer of Finance.
Okay, we had some requests, for example, procurement plan. Did you submit? Because yesterday was the deadline.
I have it with me here.
So you can pass it over to us. What happened? Because we were supposed to receive those documents yesterday. Tiana? Procurement document. What happened, Director? Maybe
I may have
Sharon?
misread the invitation that I come with the procurement plan.
Okay. In the invitation, you are told to come with a procurement plan.
To submit. I think I may have misread the invitation. Sorry about that, Chair.
Okay, so what I want to request, Sharon, is that this thing be received at the clerk's office. You have to be received at the clerk's office. So we can proceed. Did you see the list that is said to be fictitious payment? Did you see the list?
Yes, Chair, I saw the list.
All of them? From retention to good and supply, then lastly the raw materials supplied.
Yes, I saw.
Okay. Does it appearing in the procurement plan?
Yes, they do.
It is there?
Except the retention.
Except the retention?
Yes.
Okay. So are you able to highlight the number? To highlight that, for example, Rolly Ventures Limited, it is in the procurement plan, this number. Because I want to believe that everything is numbered in the procurement plan.
The content of the procurement plan are defined projects or services to be procured.
Yes.
Whereby, when we do sourcing, the winning firm or contractor or service provider is the one who is awarded. And therefore, the companies don't appear in the procurement plan. They only appear in the registration of supplies list.
Registration of supplies list?
Yes.
Okay, what about these projects now? Are you able to highlight which numbers are in the procurement plan?
Yeah, I may be able.
Are you able to tell us for now? If you are given that, you came with only one document?
Yes, Chair.
Inaweza leto? Atu highlight the page. Okay, so tukingoja ili utu highlight the number of those mali your project ziko. Are you able now to take us through the process of procurement from the first stage to the last?
A procurement process basically starts from preparation of a procurement plan, and once the same is approved, the user departments raises a requisition, which comes to my office. I sign the requisition and guide on the procurement method, and then the sourcing is done at the departmental level, all the way to award, all the way to preparation of a professional opinion.
Who approves the procurement plan?
The
Cabinet?
No, the head of county treasury.
Who is?
Was it finance?
Okay. So it is not discussed in the cabinet?
No, it's not discussed.
Okay.
According to the law, it is the head of county treasury who approves a consolidated plan. Because we receive I receive departmental plans, I consolidate the same, and then I submit.
I proceed with the stages of procurement.
So once a requisition has been raised, sourcing is commenced or started, all the way to award, and then that is where a professional opinion is also prepared, which gives a summary of the procurement process, where I recommend to the accounting officer to approve or not to approve, depending on the outcome of the procurement process. So the accounting officer will approve, award, or or cancellation of the procurement proceeding.
I want us to use this case.
Okay. What does the requisition contain? If you want to do an event, for example, or we want to supply some items, what does the requisition entails? Can you tell us what does the requisition? Like now we want to do a public participation, for example. A requisition from a senior department officer to CEO and then to you. Before you just even check whether that the CEO has just signed, what does the requisition entails?
The line item for public participation usually has a cost or a budget line item. Yes. And usually on that budget line, the expenditure may be either one, advertisement in the newspaper, two, purchase of some publications to be issued to the public during the event.
Okay, so Director, I want us to use this voucher so that we analyze together if procurement process was followed. So you have said the first thing should be what? Procurement plan approved. Is that so?
Yes.
So are you able to tell us if requisition for supply and delivery of public address system, tents, chairs, and refreshments for sensitization of Kericho County planning and budgeting process in your procurement plan? You able to?
May I please have a copy of that if you have any that is not being used? A voucher like that? Because
It's
what I
only one
have
copy. It's only one copy.
is a procurement plan only. If I can see the content.
So
Because I'm also
wacha uletewe. Anza na hapa requisition. Nimetoka dirisha chumba.
it is sorry. Chair, it is line item number 14. Yes, under the procurement plan for finance.
For finance?
Yes.
Okay, so you're able to, you can give me that. So number 14 under finance.
Yes.
Are you able, if I request a procurement plan from PPRA, and then we compare with what you have, are we going to get the same?
Yes.
Number 14 that you have is the same number 14 that PPRA has?
Yes.
Okay. So the first stage is procurement plan, and you're saying that it is there.
Yes.
And then after that, it goes to requisition.
Yes.
Who does the requisition?
User department.
User department.
Yes.
The CEO or the directors?
The directors who will write to the CEO, and then the CEO will seek guidance from me, and then I'll take it back to the CEO, or equally to the supply
Okay.
chain.
Does it have estimates?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. If there is estimates, can the CEO also acknowledge that these are the correct estimates as per the requisitions?
Acknowledge.
Yes. For example, I want to believe that when the director sends a request to the CEO,
Yes.
he acknowledged that I've received.
Yes.
Is that so?
The acknowledgement can be either when they submit it for guidance and thereafter sign it for progression.
Okay. Let's say, for example, sasa your junior akikuletea request.
Yes.
utaangalia tu hivyo you acknowledge ya kwamba nimeona.
I have to write somewhere.
Exactly, that's what I wanted to confirm.
Yes.
That the CEO must acknowledge that I have received.
Yes.
And then after that, he forwarded now to you. He forwards that request to you.
Yes.
For advisory.
Yes.
So, is the CEO also allowed to acknowledge the estimates? For example, this one. This requisition has a estimates.
Yes.
It's a 2-page requisition.
Yes.
Is he supposed also to acknowledge?
The CEO.
Yes. To confirm that what is attached to the attached to the requisition is the correct estimates.
Yes, it should, because he's the accounting officer.
Yeah. So what if you find there is no acknowledgement in both letters or both requests?
For me,
is that correct in terms of procurement?
If the cover has the content of what needs to be done, I think that is adequate.
What if it is not acknowledged?
The acknowledgement means when they send it to me, it means they have seen it from the director or any other person from the department.
No, for example, in this one, it was prepared by Nancy Chamutai.
Yes.
Then sent it to George Kerr.
Yes.
So George should have acknowledged.
Yes.
That I have received what has been prepared by the directorate. Is that so? And that.
Okay.
Is that so?
What the CEO needs to do at that point is to send it to me.
After he has received.
Yes.
Yeah, hapo ndio mahali niko na issue sasa ya kwamba kama nimepewa kitu na sija acknowledge na ikuje kwako. Hiyo kitu inaweza kuwa ni authentic.
A document will come to me.
Yeah, see, let's say for example, wacha tutumie this place. Is the director, ndio?
Yes.
Ameniandikia request. Lakini imenifikia sija acknowledge na imekuja kwako direct. Is that correct?
No.
It is not correct as far as procurement process is concerned.
Because I will give guidance to
after.
Yes.
I've acknowledged and then forward it to
yes.
you.
Yes.
So in that letter lazima kuwe na how many signatures mbili? Ya kureceive na ya kuforward.
Not to receive, ya kuforward.
Peke yake?
Yes.
So hii barua inaweza kufika tu hapa na ni forward tu hata bila kusema nimeona.
There should be I think under normal circumstances there should be a stamp that it has been received in his office and it has gone to for his attention or her attention, and then the next action is to take to
to the next person.
Yes.
So there is a first approval, isn't it?
Not approval.
Hiyo stamp is first approval. I've seen
it in the office. When it is received in that office.
Exactly.
Yes.
See, that one confirms that imekuwa received in that office. Yes. And then mimi nakuja sasa kufanya nini? Kukuforwardia.
Yes.
Kama hiyo haina hiyo receivables, itakuwa je?
But it has his communication.
Yes. But haina hiyo haijakuwa acknowledge kama ilifika kwa this office. Lakini imekufikia without a process here. There is something that is missing.
If it has his communication, it is implied that it was received in his office.
Let me go through this requisition. Gillian, as the head of procurement, and I know that you are a procurement expert. For this event that was to be carried out, that is a public participation, the requester needs to indicate the venue of the event. Is it true that he needs to indicate first the venue of the event before he forward to the CEO to confirm availability of funds? Before the CEO forwarded to you or you to advise on the method of procurement? What does the requisition entails? Specification that the requisition must have.
Usually, through the chair, public participation for finance department, in this case, they usually advertised.
There is advertisement?
They usually advertise where they are going to undertake a public participation.
Yes?
And therefore, requests for the tents and the chairs and everything else,
Yes.
the location will be guided by the advertisement.
Advertisement.
Yes.
Okay, this is a voucher now for public participation. These are requisition that I read. Requisition for supply and delivery of public address system, tents, chairs, refreshment for sensitization of Kericho County planning and budgeting process. And it does not contain the advert in the aina ile ya gazeti haijatachiwa.
I would say at this point that it could be an omission that they didn't attach, but I know it is available.
Okay, thank you. And then after you giving the method of procurement to be used to the department, what if a CEO has just confirmed that 2 million is available? Will the contractor go beyond the 2 million or less 2 million? If the available resources is 2 million,
yes,
the contractor needs to be paid more than that 2 million that the CEO confirmed, or less by that 2 million.
It can be 2 million.
It can
be 2 million.
But it cannot go beyond 2 million.
Based on the estimates.
Yes.
Sometimes we underestimate and sometimes we may overestimate. So depending if we receive a higher quote, we will look at the market prices and also try to determine why.
Director, what?
But in the best practice, using the requisition, the best practice, using the requisition that you have just confirmed as a CEO that there is availability of money, and instead of putting 3 million so that that contractor can bid 2.8, you have just stated that 2.7 is available. And then the contractor will come now and demand 2.8. What will you do?
Director, in short, what we are saying,
yes.
Let us use the same example.
Yes.
Requisition imetoka kwa rafiki yangu hapa, si ndio? Amesema hii mambo yote nitafanya na 2.7. Imefika hapa, I've approved the same. Imekuja kwako. But now, from sourcing going forward, the figure goes up by about 300,000. Is that really the correct thing?
It's a plus
as far
or
as
minus.
procurement
It's
is
plus or
concerned.
minus. When you look at the feedback from the market, some can be absolutely high and some may be absolutely low. And that is where now you will go further and do a market survey. And that is why we are allowed to have a plus or minus.
Is there a document that confirms that a market affair has been done and there is prices has gone up? Is there something that shows? Or you'll just do the sourcing, do everything that it takes, and then after that you award with additional funds without showing the reasons?
There are factors that may compel someone to carry out a market survey. A situation where you don't know the prices. And two, when you had estimated a certain item to cost maybe X, and then you get an extremely high price. That is when you can carry out a market survey. Similarly, when you receive an absolutely or an extremely low price, that is when you can go and carry out a market survey. But some prices are standard that are known to everybody, and you will know that these prices can be plus or minus this amount.
Aina Sheda, what I'm saying is that, is there anything that shows that we have gone to the market and then unfortunately the prices has gone up? Is there anything that shows? Or you'll just do it too blindly like that?
No, we don't do blindly like that.
Yes.
Usually, that is a standard item that is regularly purchased.
Is there a document that
Yes.
confirms
Yes.
the variances?
Yes.
So in this voucher, there's a variance of about, the requisition was 2.7,
Yes.
and then what was paid was 2.8. And there is nothing that shows that there was variance.
When you look at the increase, chair,
Yes.
and the exercise to carry out a market survey, the increase in this case may be negligible. Because 2.7
The figures is
something
negligible.
Maybe negligible. When you compare with the effort.
Is it allowed? Are you able to quote somewhere that allows that sometimes some figures can be Negligible.
Plus or minus 10%.
Is there anything that can show that?
I will look for it and submit to this committee.
Okay, I have a concern. This voucher that we are using as an example originated from finance department, and they did public participation. After asking that contractor to supply you with 9,000 bottles of water, milk, sodas, bread, what do you use to confirm that this person indeed supplied? Is there a document from either from the county that shows that they received, or is there any document that needs to be there?
It is an event.
Yes.
That had participants.
Yes.
Yes.
So
that is obtained during contract management. Meaning, therefore, when we procure a service provider, up to the level of award, we hand over to the user for that service. Yes.
Yes. And in this case now, where we don't have the S13.
So that is a service that that is not tangible. Therefore, we may not raise an S13.
Like now, counting
but
breads.
But in this case, it is the participants. There could be some photos.
Or the participant list.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'll take you to the next voucher.
Before next voucher. So as it may be, for example, Director, you have requested for these goods, and you may deliver. Is there something that shows that these goods has been delivered?
Yes, Chair.
What is the name of that document?
S13.
S13?
Yes.
Okay. So you have said that if it is not in this thing, it is because it was a service, and you'll use the list.
Yes.
Will that list be attached during payment?
I think
in place of S13 now, because it's not there.
I don't know if payment, is a financial function or a responsibility. There should be some minimum requirements for a voucher to merit a payment.
To add on that, we have assumed that the one for service we cannot account. This is a payment voucher for supply and delivery of stationery as by attached documents. I will ask the Sergeant at Arms to help us, you to identify for us the S13 in this document. Because, sisi ni watu wa hapa, pengine hatujui document vile inaka. Akuonyeshe S13 na delivery note.
Through the chair, there is a delivery note attached herein, and there is an inspection and acceptance report for the same.
What we are talking about is the S13. The other one was service.
Yes.
Can you tell us whether that the document contain S13?
These are copies.
Gillian,
yes.
We are talking about the fictitious payment. In that spirit, let's assume everything is fictitious. Is there S13 in the document?
Through the chair, kindly let me not assume these are fictitious documents, because we carried out the procurement, a due procurement process.
Chairman, with your guidance, the other one was service.
Yes.
This one is supply of stationery.
Yes.
Is the document contain S13? We want to confirm that the item was supplied.
There's not, an S13 is not attached here.
Is there S13?
There's a delivery note and an inspection and acceptance committee, but a copy of the S13 has not been attached. And I think can be available.
Does that voucher qualify to be paid? Minus the S13. For the record, we want to, just for the record, does the voucher qualify to be paid minus S13? For the record, just for the record, we don't mind if it is yes or no.
Once we verify beyond reasonable doubt that we don't have one in the office or the booklet, it may not.
Gillian.
But if it is there, it should.
No, Gillian.
Yes.
Any document outside this file, it is not our document. It is not on our side. We cannot discuss documents outside that what we have.
Okay.
But what I have just asked is that
No.
the voucher that you have does not contain S13.
Yes.
Does the same voucher qualify to be paid?
Through the chair, no.
No. Through the chair?
No.
For the record. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Maybe Director also. Were e-teams generated in all these documents? E-teams. Was it generated?
Chair, I think that is a finance function, so I may not adequately
Confirm.
respond to that, yes.
Okay. So you can proceed with the stages. We had reached tulikuwa tumemaliza requisition. After requisition?
After requisition is when the sourcing begins, where we solicit for quotes from service providers or suppliers.
You source?
Yes, sourcing, where we solicit.
You do the sourcing.
Come again?
And then after the sourcing?
We do evaluation all the way to award.
Yes.
And then we issue a letter of award and subsequently sign a contract. And thereafter, service is provided or goods are delivered.
Is it possible for letter of award to be issued today, acceptance letter to be accepted today, and also a contract to be signed the same day?
Yes.
It is possible?
It is.
How will you notify that person? So that it comes and do everything the same day?
Because the letter of award is for the same person. Why not prepare all the documents, they come and sign once and for all?
Is that not predetermined? Predetermined?
No, it is not predetermined because you have already handled a process. And when you're satisfied that supplier XYZ has qualified, has met all the requirements and has been awarded,
so, members, maybe any reactions, members?
Chairman, the first voucher was supply of stationaries. I want also to share with you a voucher for sanitary and cleaning materials. If it is possible, so you can confirm to us whether that we have the S13 and other document that's needed. Is it supposed to be having S13 on sanitary and cleaning materials? It should.
Yes, it should.
Okay. Kindly, Sergeant Atta.
Then also confirm for me which number is that project in your procurement plan, underwater.
This is underwater?
Yes.
Item 9, Roman 2.
Okay. So you can proceed and confirm if there is S13. That folder. And also confirm also if there is e-teams, because it's a requirement for payment. And if there is e-teams, you will allow we scan together if it reads the same content.
Chair, I can confirm we don't have an S13, and I may still request that I may not adequately respond to an e-Teams document because it is a payment document.
Okay, it's accepted. So there is no S13. So did that voucher qualify to be paid?
No, Chair. As it is.
Okay. So members.
It doesn't have a S13.
Members, Mheshimiwa France, and also Mheshimiwa from Teneno, from Kedawa, sorry.
Thank you so much, Chairman. My question is for following the allegations which were raised by the Deputy Governor on fictitious payments, which were paid to several companies. In your own professional opinion, did the said companies participated in a formal procurement process?
Through the chair, yes. All due procurement processes were carried out for all the services, works, and materials that were paid for.
Okay, have you understood?
Out of these documents, my colleagues have been inquiring about the CS13 and the likes.
Procurement process was carried out from sourcing or requisition sourcing all the way to an award and up to a contract signing. The way the documents are as at now, either one, there could have been an omission in attaching the said document, which is yet to be verified, but a procurement process was carried out in identifying the people to provide the services, supply the goods, or provide the works.
Okay. So what if, for example, Director, in all these projects, we don't find all the documents in it, in all the vouchers? How will you treat it? Is it fictitious, as the name suggests, or omission and commission of maybe some specific documents? If in one way or the other there is no one or two or three documents inside a voucher in all these lists, how will you call them? Fictitious, or there was omission and commission?
Chair, what we are looking at are photocopies of documents.
Yes, but it was submitted to us.
Yes.
And it should be one bundle ready for payment.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And I think, of course, the documents that were used are original. We have original documents in the office. I may say, with your permission, there could have been some omission during the photocopying or handling process. And therefore, I want to believe that there could be some room to further verify, more specifically, because the S13 is a booklet that we use. And therefore, if we have a file, a book copy, it may be provided. And if not, it could have been erroneously not photocopied.
Just a question. I don't think that I want you to just repeat what you are telling us. You say during photocopy or during what the department were trying to compile the document, they might have omitted some document. But why S13 in all documents? And then the other question is that we are talking about the hard copy and the hard way of preparing a document. I want to confirm whether that if we can go to IFMIS, and we run the companies that bidded for these works, we will get to find the exact dates that are in hard copy are also in the IFMIS system. As head of procurement, is it possible for us, because we are trying to tell the public that this is not fictitious payment or this is a fictitious payment. In another way, we are just but a tool. We are just but a committee set to confirm whether the whistleblower is right or the executive are right. So I want to ask you if we can take that payment voucher for sanitary cleaning materials, if we can go to IFMIS and just follow the steps that the document went through. How are the dates? Because when I ask you such question, it is only in two process or one process. When it is under PO is when you are approving. The rest can be done by the CEO and finance department. So I want to know if you can, if given an opportunity, and we do a projector here, we just have a PO for this company. I can use one voucher, although I'm not sure about this LSO. I'm just reading because it is here. We have number PO 635. I had seen a PO, an LSO here. This is an LSO, PO number 630. This one now is under Department of Finance. PO number 630. This was generated on 20th November 2024. And the payment was done in, the process was done in 16th December 2024. But in the real sense, when you find out what the whistleblower is indicating, it's somehow, some dates are not sure whether that it is in the system, whether that is in hard copy. So I want to know from your end, this PO number 630, if we can go to the system, you approved on 20th November. I want to confirm from your end because at some level, we'll have to get those facts from the system.
Through the chair, IFMIS is a reliable system that we have been using to carry out our e-procurements. And anything that is, any procurement process that is carried out in the system will ultimately give us an LSO.
Okay. So that I give it to my colleagues. What happens when an LPO reads a different supply? For example, if an LPO reads supply of furniture, and the E-teams reads street lighting, and the E-teams reads street lighting, what do you think is the challenge?
E-teams.
Yes, because it should.
Share again with humility. The issues may be around E-teams.
Okay.
I may kindly request to be excused.
Okay, thank you so much, Anita.
Okay, I do not have much to inquire, but only to know if it is acceptable to give works to a company, because more than one time? Because I can see from the retention account, a certain company appears more than 5 times. Is it acceptable in procurement? Thank you.
I can respond to that. Then I'll give it to Mheshimiwa Anita.
I think through the chair, I want to believe you are reading from the entire list.
From retention only, so which means...
Retention account.
Okay, fine. One firm could be awarded in a different department, and that is why you may find that a firm has bidded for different works in different departments. And if someone bids and they're successful, we have no reason not to award them because there's a criteria that we look at.
Okay, Mheshimiwa Anita. Mheshimiwa Anita.
Thank you, Chair. I think I have 1 or 2 questions to Director Procurement. Having listened to my colleagues ask for some missing document, which you have kind of confirmed that yes, it's missing and it shouldn't if the payments were done. And as the head of procurement, how do you ensure that due diligence is followed in every transaction? Because you just confirmed to this committee that yes, some documents are missing. As much as you say there might be an issue of printing and misplacements, which we are yet to confirm. Just a point of, may I know how you ensure that the due diligence is actually followed? And also, do you also accept that this occurred under your watch? And what are some of the accountable measures that you're going to take if this is what is happening under your watch as head of procurement? And lastly, if you can provide a full audit trail, like from the procurement request to the delivery confirmation, because what we are realizing here today is most of the things you're telling us is yes, you're saying there's a procurement process, but then again, you're agreeing that we are missing some of the documents. So I'm kind of confused. What procurement process are you overseeing if some of these things are missing? Because it's not just one supplier here, but I think more than one suppliers are missing either it's a confirmation of delivery. So as head of procurement, what measures are you taking if this is the case? Thank you.
I can respond.
Okay.
Rejoinder of what Mheshimiwa Anita has just asked. What stage LPOs generated? Is it before or after the delivery of goods and services? Kindly.
Okay.
Can respond, Director.
Through the chair, may I respond to the last question? The LSO is raised before the goods are delivered because you will not process any payment in the system without an LSO. And then I think I want to respond to Mheshimiwa Anita.
Okay, before that, so what if you find a LP has been issued, but already delivery ilikuwa imefanywa kitambo? What does that mean?
I think let me request that when I respond to Mheshimiwa Anita, it may give an answer to that. Oh. What happens is that once a procurement process has been done or carried out, all the way to preparing a professional opinion, once the accounting officer awards or approves the professional opinion, a contract is thereafter signed. And from contract management, that is a process that is carried out at the departmental level. However, I have ensured that we have the S13s in place, and they have been distributed to the departments, meaning therefore I've taken responsibility to ensure that the store, the receipt, the ability to record a supply of goods and of goods is the officers at the departmental level are adequately resourced. So in this case, once a contract has been signed, all other responsibilities are carried out at the department level, so that when the payment documents are submitted to finance, they don't come back to my office.
Chairman.
So my input.
Chairman. Director, could you kindly tell this committee if you know about these companies and their directors?
Through the chair, those the companies are my external customers as the head of procurement, whom we have registered them in our list of suppliers.
So you know about them all?
I have a list of suppliers, but I don't know them as in per se, so and so is supplier XYZ. No, I only know them as bidders.
Lastly,
yes,
may I also know about this amount paid? Why does not go exceeding 3 million?
Come again?
About the amount paid.
Mm-hmm.
If you can see, it's less than 3 million. Why?
What he's saying is that from the list of goods and supply,
yes,
most of them is below 3 million. Are you able to give the
I
reasons
may
as to
not,
why it is below 3 million? Almost all of them.
I may not adequately give an accurate answer to why most of the services and goods and works are within that value. However, during budget approval, the budget usually has a consolidated value, and we have, as an entity, we have an obligation also to unbundle the same so that we can support all other the business people. Yes.
What he's saying is that why is it that all the works there is supplied or procured under 3 million?
I think under this category, there are only 3 million because in the plan we have others that are above 3 million and we have others that are below even 1 million. I think it was just these ones.
You can pass the mic.
Chairman, as a senior officer, I was even saying there's a figure, you've been in this department for long. There was a figure which was supposed to surpass, 3 million. It went to 2,999, Right. Why is it that, you never wanted to pass 3 million? Because I saw some company with 2,999, which means it was, generated. It's not exact.
Okay, in that connection also, during pre-qualifications, you normally ask for CR12. So are you able to provide CR12 for all these companies that is listed?
It's not only during pre-qualification, even during bidding. Even during bidding, we ask them to submit the CR12. It's one of the criteria.
So are we able to get it?
Yes, Chair. You will be able to get it.
Monday morning?
Yes.
You can answer, Mashma.
To through the chair, we receive bids from interested bidders. So those the quotations or the bids that are in there are not internally prepared. They are bids that we receive once we solicit for quotations from our pre-qualified service providers.
Okay, thank you. So, members, is there anything else?
Yes, I have something.
Okay, please.
Okay. Thank you. I've just noted that we have this contractor who supplied delivery of stationeries as per attached document. The invoice dated 28 November 2024, but the LSO is 21st January 2025. Award, when you are awarding tender, award letter is 11 November 2024, but the signing of agreement is 21st November 2024. Is it possible that you tell us the difference between your award and then you sign the contract? What the different number of days that you need to have? Because this one is roughly 10 days different. You pick the award letter first so that you sign the contract, or you sign the contract and pick the award letter?
The award letter comes before a contract. You may sign a contract within 14 to 30 days.
Okay.
But sometimes you can as well sign a contract on the same day when you're collecting your letter of award.
Okay, but what about the LSO?
The LSO...
Why is LSO is so much different even for the dates that you sign the contract? Even your professional opinion in this case, it is so much different. The dates are not... What about the LSO? Explain about the LSO, because this one supplied items in November, but LSO was generated in 21st January 2025. And if I can remember, and my mind will serve me well,
yes,
there was no supplementary budget that we were working on it. Kindly tell us.
Come again about the supplementary?
No, I'm not talking, that is just but a discussion. It will not add to your answer, but answer about the LSO.
Through the chair, I wish to let this committee know that many a times when we solicit for quotations for services or works from our pre-qualified service providers, they may sign a contract, and some of them will take a long time to service the contract. Some may not even service the contract, maybe because of one reason or another. But a reason that we have noted is, I think, financial capability. And therefore, when you issue an LSO without confirming that this person has executed the contract, sometimes you may tag the monies for works that may not be provided.
Okay. Okay, I'll take you through one just question. This is just but the last question for me about what Honorable Monica raised about this one company. In one day, in a date of 3rd October 2024 and a date of 15 October 2024, he was paid a cumulative amount of 2.5 million 38,000 as a retention. What do you understand by retention? Retention is the 10% that was retained from the total value of the tender. Meaning that this person did work cost how much? if he was paid retention of 2.5 million, 38,000 in October alone, meaning that that person had a contract accumulative to how much?
An estimate of 25 million.
An estimate of?
25 million.
From what department?
Yes.
What does that mean?
From one?
From roads department. This is a retention from roads department. What does that mean as head of procurement?
He may have had a contract of 25 million, either one or several.
But according to what we are seeing here, it is not one contract.
Yes.
It is one, let me count. Megro 1, Megro 2, Megro 3, Megro 4, Megro 5, Megro 6, Megro 7.
Yes.
7 different tenders to one contractor. Totaling to how much? I think you can raise from your end. How much?
Approximately 25 million.
Approximately?
25 million.
Not approximately. It is even beyond 25 million because there is that 2% that is being taxed. But this one now is accumulative for 25,380,000 to one contractor. And then it was awarded within the same month. If the 6 months is elapsing on October, meaning that it was awarded, even the award letter should be reading the same month of April. If I'm not wrong.
May I respond?
Yes, kindly.
From the books or the documents that we have on our table right now, or what we are discussing, that would be a practical scenario. But then, if we go further and look at where the source documents for all the payments, they may have varied in the financial years. So, maybe through the chair,
yes,
I may request that we may look at each individual award and look at the period.
Okay, but in a simple language, in a simple understanding, a layman language in the village, a layman language in the town. This guy was given a tender worth more than 25 million.
I agree with you, through the chair.
No.
Yes.
Because, you know, before you, we had a CC Finance, head of treasury. He did confirm to us that this is a payment of retention. And all of us understand retention is the 10%.
Yes.
Yes.
Through the chair.
So this 10% accumulates to 2.5 million. 2.5 million, meaning that the real business was 25 million. So, as a head of procurement, now we want to seek advice from your end. This is one contractor getting a contract worth 25 million. It is in the same department that the other day we were tabling a report on pending bills. The same department has not been able to pay a lot of pending bills. But one contractor is going home with 25 million. Going home with 7 different award letters. Going home with 7 different roads. From your end, kindly advise us as leaders.
Through the chair, I joined Kericho County in March 2023. And when I arrived, a window to pay pending bills was opened. Payments that were done during that time were not for the period of 23-24, no, 22-23. There were others that were for 2020, 2021, 2021, 2022. And therefore, through the chair, I may request that we verify each and every payment and look at the period when that mangrove was awarded.
If possible, because we have not received the whole document from other departments, when we get the documents, don't hesitate when we invite you to come back again you help us go through these documents. With us, we don't get a lot of time to go through documents because our setup of being here is just but to come here, do laws, oversight, and representation, and later in the weekends we are with Raya. So if we get time, kindly join us and we go through these documents together.
Through the chair, I will avail myself.
Thank you, thank you. Members, is there anything else? Okay, if there is none, thank you, Director, for coming, and we wish you the very best. We are going to make sure that we have done our job so that at least the public will be able to know if all these things that have been raised by Deputy Governor is really fictitious or not. We'll only request that if you have a document in your custody that will help us, please submit to us. Otherwise, thank you so much, and we wish you the very best. Good evening.
Thank you, Chair. And maybe just to let the committee also know is that we anticipate the EGP system that the government is going to roll out.
Yes, yes.
Will assist in either one, eliminating the discrepancies that we have seen, and even some level of doubt in how we carry out our work. We are looking forward so much to it because it will be a paperless system whereby if you want to query anything, you will log in to the system and check. The only disadvantage that it will give us is that we shall not have a face-to-face interactive sessions. But we hope we will find time or find a way of bringing us here again. Otherwise, I want to wish everybody a blessed evening.
Thank you. So, can I escort her? Members, we have come to the end of our meeting this afternoon, members. She was the last invitee. So I want us to go off record first.